Yes, so good day. I hope everybody's fine. Now, what I have with me here is my Samsung Galaxy Tab S2, right? And somebody had asked me, well, what I read, for example, the kind of books I have on my computer. Now, I use two reading clients for books, right? So what I usually use Amazon Kindle, and then I use this other client they call Kobo. That's Kobo Books. Alright. Now the thing about it with me and the Amazon Kindle is that I realize that there are certain times, I just like change phone most of the time, and when I change phones, switching and switching, the account and stuff like that. And I realized I basically lost some important books, from Amazon, So I will show you my library. So this is my library here. So as you can see, that is the books that I bought, right? So come on down here, right? So I bought those books. But as if you go down a little lower down here, you'll see certain books that like the power of now and then the power of your subconscious mind. You have these two books now that either they don't have it there anymore or whatever happens, right? But I try get it. But if I click on it here, he asks me to purchase the book again. Now I already check and make sure that I don't have a lot of devices and stuff like that preventing it, right? So in other words, if I have to buy this book again, I have to pay $8.48 again for this book, and that is my problem with Amazon like that, I don't like how they organize like this. But my other books is okay, and then you have the power of your subconscious mind. Then you have if I go over here, then they'll tell me I'll have to purchase it again, whereby if you really look at it, there is no link to purchase it, so it's not currently available for purchase, but it's a book already paid, I think somewhere around $10 for a show, right? I purchased that. Well, you could see the purchase. I purchased it on the 25th April 2013. I bought this book, you understand? So I don't have this book available to me right here, okay? But thing about it is that is kind of books that attract me to read. Hence the reason I get this I get the tablet, because it's much easier to read. So you see what I read in here, like I have Ubuntu Linux Toolbox, Steps to Christ. That book I always have before when I was kind of Christian, And you have Hackers book, you have those kind of books and things. You have the Great Controversy, you have the Desire of Ages. Those books are nice spiritual books, what I read, and basically buy them. But the Great Controversy I have to buy it over anyway, right? So it's the same situation, right? Because I was always change phones and always switching, so I decided to use a tablet and have it, so I wouldn't be changing stuff, just leave it like that, right? Then you have stuff like Think and Go Rich, which I doesn't really read that book, but I bought it anyway. And then I have my black, you see, like this black 10 beauty tips, then, or whatever, 70 beauty tips or whatever. So you're getting nice beauty tips and then take care of your skin and stuff like that, right? Then you have the hacking, you have learn Python and Linux and stuff like that. So you have that. So that is what I use to read on the Amazon Kindle. And then I have Kobo. You know, Kobo books. I love Kobo books because the reason why I love Kobo books is that when you buy a book on Kobo, it doesn't matter how many phones you have, that book will be there, right? So you see that those are basically the books I have. So if I go to my books, right, then you see there I have a whole pile of books. Now the power of now, I have it here on Kobo, which I don't fear losing it anymore, right? Then I tried to get the power of your conscious mind here, but I didn't get it. So with Kobo now, I have Kobo, I have the Tao Te Ching, and the Tao, you know, Stillness Picks. Those are books, you know, that I read and stuff like that. So those are the books I read. I have more books to buy, because if I want more books, then what I gotta do, you gotta go in the store, you know, up to the store and stuff like that, you know, and get some books, you know. If you want to get audio books, right, you could get they say you could get a free audio book. I wish they give me one to choose from an audio, right? So they'll bring you to the store, I guess. I never get no audio book, but I'm just looking and see, you know. So they get the best deal on audio books with the subscription plans, starting from $12 a month. That is a lot of money. That is expensive, man. You know, those things are expensive for people like me, you know. So I don't have money to go and do a subscription for audiobooks. I mean, come on. You know, a wrinkle in time, you know. So all these books and them is kind of nice books and then you could read, you know, but I'm just showing you my basic reading environment, you know. And that's how it is, you know. Two kinds of truth. If you have that, let us see how that will shape up. So we have two kinds of truth. You gotta start a free trial, or you pay $26.98 for the book. You know. So what I say in Harry Bosch, such is for the truth in the new thriller. Now I don't know, that's that thriller, you know, them kind of books and them, these novelish books and them. I don't really dig them, you know what I'm saying? No. I must stick around those, you know. Yeah, so you see The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. Now if you open that book, you know, then that is how it look on my tablet, you know. Yeah, and I like it, you know. I like it, you know. I really like it. You know, you could get your settings and everything, you know. To get that, you have to just double tap on it, you know. You could just, or a single tap, you know, and then you get your stuff. I love that, you know. I love that, truly. Right? You have ask and it shall be given, you know. That is a good book, something to read, you know. Yeah, the important thing in everything is learning how to love, right? Right, but then those books can't teach you how to love or anything. They will give you certain basic knowledge and thing, but at the end of the day, all the knowledge will have to come from you. You know, so what those books will give you, they'll give you enough to point you in the right direction to find that knowledge within you. You know, most of the books are good. You know, so you know, it's just like you read something, and when you read it, triggers something. Yeah, basically that is what those books and them usually do. As far as I'm concerned, they usually triggers something. Then you have the Art of Not Giving a Screw. That is this book. Now I had this whole book in audio, right? One time when they used to have this book, but I'm not gonna pay money for this book, man. You know, but this book is a real good book. You know, that the subtle art of not giving a screw. I say screw because I don't using that word actually straight up right there, right? So it's not a bad book, and you know. It's okay, you know. Yeah, I think I have a PDF form in this somewhere anyway. Yeah, so that's how it is, you know. So I was just showing you my, as I said, my reading environment, you know, because somebody wanted to know what kind of books I read, you know. But that particular book, Stillness Speaks, man. That book is really, I mean, this book is really inspiring, you know, really, really inspiring. I could tell you that. The Power of Now. That book, I think everybody should have a copy of this book, you know. Tao Te Ching, I don't know, some people might be onto it, but this book have really great lessons in it for the people with a particular mindset, right? So I just show you my book collections, the kind of book that I have. I still have more books to buy. Then you have the complete guide to cleansing and detox, you know. Those books, you have to pay for those books, eh? Those books are not free, right? They are not free. So that's how the thing is, you know. So anyway, you take care, people, you know. Somebody asked me they want to see the books I read. Well, I just show everybody. So you take care. Have a wonderful day.